So this is the larger hoop, the 5x7 hoop. And what I've done is I've added the sticky embroidery backing onto the hoop, and then I scored it and took off the covering to reveal the sticky side of the embroidery paper, and then that way I can stick my my fabric directly onto the sticky part of the paper. I like this method better for securing my um, fabric onto it. You can also add pins on the ends and the sides, but it's pretty secure with the sticky part. And then when you're done, you just peel it right off. Um, and so what I'm going to be demonstrating for you today is the Janome 300E embroidery machine that I am putting up for sale. So this is the Janome cover. This is the machine. This is the 300E Memory Craft 300E Janome embroidery machine. This machine is embroidery only. No, it does not sew. It's embroidery only. And this is the accessory box. And this is where I keep the cord for it. It is a universal cord, so you can buy one that is longer if you need it. But that's the cord for it. Okay, so here we are again. So I plugged it in, turning it on. Takes just a moment to warm up. So you can see that this machine has several designs that are built in. And there's a list of those designs in the book that comes with this machine. So you've got it still has the warranty book. I purchased this from a lady in outside of Tupelo, Fulton, Mississippi, a few years ago, and she had worked for Hancock's of Paducah, and she bought several of these machines brand new when she left that job, when they closed it down. And she sold it to me a few years ago. It was brand new in the box, several years old, but it was brand new in the box. I have the hoops, and I have some stick and tear stabilizer, as well as some embroidery thread to get you started, and some needles. So it has the guides, and it shows you step by step how to use the guides. Then you've got the instruction book, the full instruction book with some tearaway stabilizer inside. It shows you how to use it, how to maintain it. And it was serviced earlier this year by Ken Sewing Center in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. So, and yes, I have duplicates of all of this because she actually gave them to me, thinking that they didn't come with it. She said she had extra. So it's basically the same thing. So these are the design library. These are, you would have to purchase the cards for these. If you can find them, they're on eBay. So these are not built-in designs. These are the different cards that you can purchase with these designs on them. These are the designs, most of the designs that are in the machine. So we have that. Set that to the side. Okay, and like I said, I've already loaded the embroidery hoop. And what I did was I didn't have any of the cards. It didn't come with cards. You had to purchase that separately. That's how they get you, apparently. So I purchased this from Amazon, and it's a Weeme. It's basically a card reader for that you can plug into your computer. Has USB, has the card reader. This is what actually goes in the machine. This is the card that you load into your computer, and you can go to Embroidery Monkey, you can go to embroiderydesigns.com, several different sites. There's even a couple of sites that have Janome, that have a couple of designs that you can download onto this card, and then you take the card and put it into the card holder, and that actually goes into the machine. Okay. And then once you do that, and there's some designs that are loaded onto this card. Oh. You see it's got a little waiting symbol there, little hourglass. So this machine takes a couple of minutes to load. And the more designs you put on this card, the longer you have to load it. Now, the reason why I am getting rid of this machine after so many years is I started out on this machine, and it did some incredible designs. But I've recently upgraded to a newer machine, and so this is a good starter machine. But if you look right there, this machine will do that. Handmade with Love by April LeBee, and other designs that you can download. I'm also going to include with that a USB that has the JEF, the files that I've downloaded. So you can take this, put this in your computer, and then transfer it onto this card, and then use it on the machine. So you get all of that with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to press on the files. And like I said, this is going to take a minute to load, but once it does, then you can use that design. So I'm just going to pick a design, and we're going to make it. So on this particular one, we've got the designs I have on this card are God Bless America, this quilty star design, there's a windmill, there's a silhouette of a man in a boat fishing, there is the Aaronic prayer, the Lord bless you and keep you. There are several designs. This one says, Dad, it's remembering Dad. I paired that with the fishing to make a memory pillow. There's several designs. There's a bear, an angel bear. There's a frog, flowers, a frog. I recently did a frog quilt. And you can download on embroiderydesigns.com for free, three free designs every week. And their designs are very very affordable. And then there's also embroiderymonkey.com. They have 35-cent designs that you can download. Then you've got your A to Z, and I'm just going to put in my name. First, I'm going to choose a font, and I'm going to choose just a regular font. Actually, I'm going to do my I'm going to do my name. So I'm going to do my initials. Actually, let me do this one. I'm going to do the 2. All right. And you can choose if you want it sideways or if you want it vertical or horizontal. This chooses the size for you already. And then we're going to add that. And then the name A and L for April LeBee. I'm going to hit OK. Now I'm going to go to Edit because this is showing the smaller. So I'm going to click on the embroidery hoop outline, and I'm going to choose B, which is the 5x7-inch embroidery hoop. Okay, so I can move this around that way manually. I can move it that way. I can also increase it in size. Let's do that. Hit OK. And then once I hit OK, then it's going to load that design. Okay. So the hoop snaps in. There's plenty of instruction to show you how that hoop snaps in. So I'm going to choose the thread color, which is pink. That's my favorite color, and I'll be right back. The first thing I'm going to do actually is thread the bobbin. Okay, I've gone back and I've changed the needle. I like to use a 90-14 needle. It just pierces better and it gives a better look. And I've also threaded and put new bobbin in the machine. And so I'm going to put the hoop back on and get this design started. Okay. And then you just press, oh, it says lower the presser foot. Then you can hit start. I'm going to stop it so that I can cut the tail off there and then restart it. So this machine doesn't need a foot pedal, just a power cord. Now this machine also shows you how many minutes this design is going to take. I'm going to stop it again so that I can trim that tail there. That way I have less trimming to do once this design is completed. So it shows 6 minutes left on this design. So you really can set this machine like I've done several times. Again, let me cut that tail off so I have less trimming to do when the design is finished. but you can really just set it and let it do its thing. I do that a lot, and then while I'm sewing, I can work on something else, get a bag ready, and then put my design on top of it. Um, there's just so many great ideas, great things that you can do with this machine. It's a great beginner embroidery machine. I don't know if you've priced machines. They are very expensive to get one now that aren't this good. You're looking at $400 and $500 on the low end, very low end. If you can get um, a really good machine, I got a really good deal on this Husqvarna machine, and it's 23 years old, 22 years old, but it is a little bit more expensive machine, and it has the USB. You can plug right into it. So you have to do a little bit of work, a little bit of prep with this, but not much. And it'll do what you need it to do for the price point. And I'm offering this for $350 or best offer, and I am willing to ship. I'll ship anywhere in the United States, but shipping is going to be about $75 because it's not just the shipping. I use only UPS. They're the only ones that I trust. And the handling for this, I would need to package it very well, very securely in order to ship it. So if you're interested in this machine, please contact me at aprillabee@hotmail.com. That's APRILLABBEE at hotmail.com. Or you can find me on Facebook, April Labee, April Michelle Labee, or April's Quilts and More, or send me a private message. So it's showing another 3 minutes left on this design. And the home stretch now, it's showing 1 minute to go. And there you have it. So we're going to lift the presser foot, take the hoop off. Scissors are kind of dull from using them so much. So there you have it. So this is the Janome 300E Memory Craft machine. Contact me today.